So today I was having a conversation with one of my good clients. His name is Brian, and he recently created a program that he wanted to sell. But one of the obstacles that he faced was that nobody really wants to pay me $2K for this program. His program was about social media and how to reach more people on social media. And in his mind, nobody wanted to pay him $2,000 to $3,000, or in his case, £2,000 to £3,000. That's what he wanted to charge for his program. Nobody's willing to pay that much money for just a social media program, right? And that's the problem a lot of us coaches face. It's our programs, the way we think about them, we're like, oh, it's just not worth that much, or I don't know if people are going to pay me that much money for this program. Is it really worth that much? And what I showed him completely changed the game for him, and I want to show you the same thing. So let me share my screen with you and walk you through exactly what I showed him. So when it comes to your program and selling your program, talking about your program with the potential clients, the way I want you to think about this is logistics versus outcome. You know what? Let me actually give you a detailed walkthrough like I gave him. So when you create your program, the first thing that we got to consider is that your clients, your potential clients, are at A. They want to get to B. A is the reality where they are right now. B is the results or the outcome they want, the place they want to go to. And your program, what you're selling them, is the bridge between A and B. They don't know how to jump the gap between A and B. Now you're here providing a bridge so they can just walk over it and get to B. That's what that's the problem you're solving. The problem is A, the solution is the bridge, and the outcome is B, okay? And the second thing you got to think about is who. Who, wow, that's horrible. Let me just do that again. Who is going to buy this program? Who is this program for? Who's your ideal client? And once you figure out the bridge and like the problem you're solving and who you're selling it to, the last thing you got to figure out is how, or the way we think about it is the vehicle. Wow, this is a huge, huge car. Is the vehicle you're going to use to get them across the bridge. They're at A. What vehicle are you going to use to get them from A to B? They could be walking, they could use a bicycle, they could jump in your Ferrari that has no wheels. Let me just get you some wheels. Or they can get a private jet and just fly over, right? There are different methods to this madness. And the way I want you to go about this is, instead of talking about the how, the car, the vehicle, I want you to talk about the outcome. So I want you to talk about this and not this. Now, the reason we fell into this kind of trap as coaches all the time when it comes to like talking about our program is that it's like our baby. We just created this amazing program that we know exactly what it's going to do for our clients, and it's amazing, and we put our entire life's work into this, and we think it's amazing, and I'm sure it is. And it's like our baby, and we want to just talk about it all the time, especially if somebody is interested in our baby. We want to tell them everything about it. And we end up talking about the vehicle and the how so much that the other person is kind of like not interested anymore. They're bored and they're like, sorry I asked, right? And the reality is that as interesting, the how is super interesting to us, not as interesting to other people. Other people, they're super interested in the outcome. The reason they're interested in the outcome is that if the outcome is not something worth getting to, then no matter how fancy your vehicle is, it's kind of useless, right? So if the destination, the B, what's on the other side of the bridge is not that important, then the vehicle you're gonna use to get them to there doesn't really matter. So the how is only 5% of the game. So the way we split it up in my business and the way I tell my clients to do it is that 95% of the time you're talking about the outcome, what they're going to get because of this bridge you're providing, because of your program. And 5% is about how the vehicle is going to get them from A to B. The way I want you to think about this is, when people go to gym, do they go to gym because of the hard workout and the pain and the amazing smell that is in the gym and the dumbbells and the equipment? Probably not. That's the vehicle. What they go to gym for, why they go through the pain, is to get to the outcome, which is feeling good about themselves, which is when they look in the mirror, they're like, you know what, I look good. When they go to the beach, they can be in the bikini or they can just be in shorts and have a six-pack and feel confident about themselves. They're doing all of this hard work. They're going through the vehicle, they're jumping into the vehicle because of the outcome, which is feeling good about themselves and having a healthy body. When people buy a drill, do they buy a drill because they love metal things that spin around really fast and they can poke holes into things? Probably not. They don't really care about the drill. They care about the outcome, which is putting a hole in a certain place that allows them to do something. So they're really buying the hole, not the drill. So if you're always talking about the drill and not the hole, they're not going to be that interested. Nobody's going to pay thousands of dollars for a perfect drill, but there are people who are in certain profession that would pay thousands of dollars for a perfect hole, okay? There are not that many people who would pay thousands of dollars for pain and sweat and being uncomfortable and working out with equipment, but there are a lot of people who would pay thousands of dollars to get the dream body that they have, to shed the fat, to gain the muscle, to become healthier, to get rid of the pain, whatever it is, right? So when it comes to your coaching business, when it comes to your programs, the way I want you to talk about it is always about the outcome, what they're going to get, where they're going to be, rather than the how. The how is the last 5% just to make them realize that, oh, okay, so that's how we're going to make it happen. The how is not important. It's your how. It's your method. You love it. They don't really care. As long as it gets them from A to B in a comfortable way, it's good enough. In a way that is proven, it's good enough. As long as it's not going to fail, it's good enough. So whenever you talk about your program, whenever you sell your program, please talk about the outcome, where they're going to get them, not the vehicle, okay? And the vehicle should not determine the price of the program. How much you charge is based on the outcome, the results you're going to get them, not how fancy the vehicle is that's going to get them. So charge based on outcome, not the vehicle. Keep that in your mind. With that being said, if you have any questions, any other things that you want to talk about in terms of the coaching business, just write them down below in the comment section or send me a direct message, either way, whatever you're comfortable with. And I'm more than happy to create a video just like this one and help you out with whatever problem you have in your coaching business. And you know what? That's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye.